Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Maud's Way here, and it is time to decide what our next season is going to be like for our last to first season. It's going to be 5 laps, and it's going to be based off of this website called Wheel Decide, which you can see to the right or your top right, something like that. But that's how we're going to determine this. So if I look at this correctly, yes, it's recording. So let's see what our first track is going to be like. So instead of doing Australia first and going across, okay. So the first track, we're going to be doing the Canadian Grand Prix. So instead of doing Australia as the home opener, it's going to be Canada. And it's only going to be 5 laps around there. We're going to do a last to first. See if we can win the Drivers' Championship that way. So let's move on to the next track. What track's going to pop up next? The United States. We come over to the United States. So instead of going to Malaysia, it's going to be the United States. Oops, wrong track. United States. And we're going to keep doing this on and on until we have all 19 tracks covered. Now we got the Austrian Grand Prix. So you kind of get the gesture and the idea of how this is going to work. So now we spin the wheel again. Singapore. Not my favorite track. Probably like one of my worst. Well, not worst. I just don't like. Singapore, Malaysia, China, Japan are kind of like the 4 tracks I don't like in this game. But you know, if I did the preferred one of them, it'd probably be China. So now Malaysia. This is interesting. I'm liking how this is working out so far. See, as you can see, the wheels getting bigger and bigger now as the tracks start to eliminate as we move on. Now we got Italy. That will be our 7th race of the season, which would be where Canada would be on the spectrum. Then we got Brazil. We come over, we put Brazil in. And then we got the Hungarian Grand Prix, which was our first win there. That will be our 9th race, which would be the British Grand Prix race. Now we just have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more tracks to choose. Monaco. That's going to be a fun track. Actually, no, it's going to be a horrible track. Last to first around Monaco. Oh dear. We got Russia. Some of these tracks are going to be hard to overtake. But then again, we have 5 laps to do it. And we're going to make this a challenge on ourselves. We're going to put the corner cutting on strict. We're going to change the rules. Make this harder on ourselves. But then yeah. So now, just a few tracks left. Mexico. And then Mexico goes away from the wheel. And now we got Chinese Grand Prix. And with only 5 more tracks left. The British. Where's that at? There it is. 4 more. Japan, I know, hasn't been picked. Australia. I can't. Add. And then Bahrain. And then Abu Dhabi. And so the Abu Dhabi doesn't come out last, but second to last. And then the Spanish Grand Prix. So if you take a look at the bottom there, that is what our last to first challenge is going to look like for this season. Usually it would start from up top and it would go this way. But as you can see on the bottom, that's not how it's going to be. That right there is the order of this Grand Prix, or of our season for last to first. So that is what our season is going to look like. Anyways, this has been, well, no, never mind. Forget what I was just about to say. So that's what our next season's going to look like for our last to first. So we're going to advance that. The team we're going to choose now. Last team we were at, not going to be them again. I was thinking about being McLaren. But then again, we're going to need the pace to get to the front. So I decided we're going to be Ferrari. We're going to be a Sebastian Vettel. We're going to be Sebastian Vettel. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to start. Uh-oh. Crap. Race distance is going to be 5. Weather will be dynamic. Race settings. Strict vehicle... we'll turn that off. Okay, well, now I need to stop this. So I will see you all for the Canadian Grand Prix. And I'll have to back out of this. But yeah, anyways, dudes, I will see you all for the Canadian Grand Prix to start our last to first challenge. Peace out.